Hi, this is Randall Ian Thames, In Spirit Institute. And today, this is a message, a challenge, and a charge to all of the fathers and those who have risen to the role of father. To the weak, be strong, but to the strong, breathe and relax. Because strength, when carried too long, can quietly become a burden no one sees. Have you ever noticed that the strongest people in the room are often the most ignored? Not because they're weak, not because they're invisible, but because everyone feels safe leaning on their strength. People see your smile and assume you're fine. They see your consistency and assume that you don't get tired. They see your reliability and assume you can handle more. But hear me clearly, strength does not mean you don't feel. Strength does not mean you don't break. And strength does not mean that you don't bleed on the inside. Some of you didn't choose strength. Strength was forced on you by pressure, by loss, by responsibility, or by simply survival. Life didn't ask if you were ready. It just happened, and someone had to hold it together, and that someone became you. And because you carried it well, people forgot that you were human. You're not overlooked. God knows the weight you carry. And today, I came to say this to every strong father out there. Just because you can handle it does not mean that you were meant to handle it alone. Somewhere along the way, your strength stopped being admired and started being assumed. People stopped asking you how you're really doing. Your exhaustion got renamed as professionalism, and your stress became strength. Your silence got mistaken for peace. At work, you're the one who can take more pressure, so they give you more. In families, you're the emotional anchor and the pillar, so everyone leans while you stand. And slowly, a dangerous lesson starts sneaking in that the value that comes from how much you carry, not from who you are, is seen. You were never designed for your strength to become a cage. Strength is a gift, not a sentence. It was not meant for you to stand and disappear. It was meant, your strength, to stand so that you can be strong, not only to others, but to yourself. Here's the truth. Many strong people, fathers out there, need to hear this in this season. Strength in surviving saved you, but it was not always meant to imprison you. There was a season when toughness kept you alive, but there is also a season that you need to sit and breathe and feel the peace and the innovation that comes through the healing of that breathing in silence. What kept you in survival mode through the headwinds of life is not always what will make you whole. It's safe now, on this day, on Father's Day, to breathe. It's safe to soften. It's safe to admit you're tired. That doesn't mean that you're losing strength. It means that your strength is evolving from survival strength to sustainable strength. You were never intended to live your whole life in emergency mode, always carrying the load. You were not created to be the pillar every single time. That's what God is for. Being reliable can quietly turn you invisible. At first, people appreciate you, but over time, they expect and eventually stop noticing the cost that you carry and the burden that you bear. So on this day, I am asking every father and people who have risen to the role as a father to stop and breathe. This is Randall Ian Thames, In Spirit Institute. Happy Father's Day.